Hey guys, it's Liam Carson here, and it's time for another episode of The Originals. It's episode 20 of this season. That last episode broke me. That last episode, and you know what is insulting for me to react to that episode on my birthday? Cammy, you know, flat out dies. I mean, it wasn't looking good for her, was it? But then they kill off Davina. And I was just mentally exhausted. Yeah. They decided this is gonna be the Game of Thrones episode. Assholes. This is episode 20 of season 3 of The Originals. Let's go.
My head. I never would have hurt her.
That's it though, Cole was a puppet.
I made her dagger me. Nothing worked.
Oh no. That's it though, Cole was a puppet. Lash out the ancestors.
This is New Orleans. Witch spirits can be brought back from the dead, so that is exactly what we are going to do.
Yep, determined.
We are going to bring her back.
Yes! Come on. Come on, let's do it.
Klaus, I think that we should do something about the body, about Cammy.
He doesn't want to say goodbye.
I know that she wanted an Irish wake. I can make the arrangements.
It doesn't matter what she wanted. She's gone. There's no time to sing dirges. We're at war.
Yeah.
Heads will roll.
No rest for the wicked. I certainly didn't expect you to...
I'm up against centuries of dead witches who are apparently now strong enough to reach beyond the grave and shake the entire city on its
She is
foundation.
not resting whatsoever.
I've sent them all running back to hell.
Yeah. She is not losing a single second, although rest is important.
Okay, we gotta get him consecrated.
Refreshes
right
the
now. If we don't,
mind.
we can't even attempt it.
You think my family's going to help? Nick hates Davina. Freya will not defy him.
This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for your family.
Ooh.
Prepare her body.
Ooh.
Come with me.
Bring him out another way.
If killing his girlfriend didn't get him out of the house, I don't know what will.
I do.
Oh boy.
I'm going to kill his other sister.
You can fuck off. Oh, whoa. You're not killing...
But if they're responsible for taking you and Cammy, I don't know.
We know where the ancestors
Maybe
can
death
stick
does
it.
something to us. Twists us all up into something ugly. That ain't gonna happen to you.
Rebel, 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 rebel.
We're bringing you home.
Right after Rebecca.
Oh no. Yeah. Rebecca will kick their asses.
Cammy would have me.
If they buy you now, unless you want to be delayed by an angry werewolf grandma with a shotgun, you should just admit that you need me.
I love how she's not taking any bullshit whatsoever. Look, let's cut to the chase.
Okay, kid. See you soon.
See you on the other side. Which would mean the other side being on the mortal coil, right? They'd be like, finally! Dinner time! Come on, guys. Alright, okay! She's an image, no touch. We get him back. We get her back.
Our experiences of grief are not the same. Your husband is dead. It hurts, but we both know the person you share a true connection with is still breathing. So you and I are not the same.
Oh, wow.
What happened? Stained for their magic to work. Davina, if she had succeeded at marking you, your very soul would have shredded into pieces.
Great! Just great. That sounds lovely.
Like that stone is your ancestors' greatest punishment.
Again, they can shove it. They can shove that
I'm right
stone
here.
where the sun
And you're
doesn't
gonna bring
shine.
me back. As long as Davina's caught between our worlds, I can use her as a conduit to channel
Oh.
power from the ancestors.
Oh,
Same
yeah!
power that was used to create Lucian.
Nice!
Once I have it, I can make Lucian killable again.
Alright, let's go, Freya!
So what's the problem?
Thestral well. And to do that, I will have to break the circle that protects her.
We can't do that.
She's gonna be used as bait.
Freya, they will destroy
I know
her.
what's at stake, Elijah.
Oh,
Have you found Rebecca's body yet?
No. She's not buried in any ocean.
fuck.
My magic tells me she's close by.
Yo! Great, now the jig's up.
Buried somewhere in the bayou.
God damn it!
Who are you in the dark like everybody else?
What do you know? You've been shunned, Vincent. Your magic doesn't compare to mine
You're
anymore.
stubborn!
Well, now, because my magic is still plenty strong,
Get him. Pocket magic!
especially when coupled with head trauma.
Ask him yourself.
What the shit?! Oh my god! Wait, what?
You'll always be my responsibility.
What were you supposed
That song! That song! I love that song! Oh man, I love that song so much! Silent running!
to do?
Oh, come on.
Marcel.
Boy. Holy shit! Oh boy. Oh no, that's it though, it's a tough call.
Egg, I was hoping to run into you. Oh, come now, it's no
You're a
fun if it's
dickhead.
easy. At least Cammy went down swinging.
Come on, Klaus. I know it's David Goliath right now, which is crazy to say, but
I can smell it! The stench of fear. Uncomfortable, isn't it?
no, that's you.
Knowing your life could be snuffed out.
You didn't shower this morning because you're too busy, you know, being a little bastard. No matter, please gonna convince these assholes. Oh boy.
Wake up, come on, wake up!
Damn it.
Nothing. It's like she wasn't there at all.
Oh no. Her
The
soul
ancestors
has.
got to her first.
No.
Bloody hell is she?
Oh my god. No. No. Oh, Marcel. I do fear that this is gonna really cause massive problems with Marcel to the Michelsons. You drop a nuke on him, how would he respond then?
People destroy everything you touch.
Oh, hells. Yeah, this is gonna have some consequences.
I can feel her heart pounding in my fist. Do you really want to measure your pride against my mercy?
This is, oh my god. This is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Oh, but that's right. Is it done?
His power's gone. He's nothing but an ordinary
Womp, womp, womp.
You see
Kill
the
him!
family drama you so joyfully derive.
Immortality.
You wasted
have always
it.
known what you truly are.
Do it. Don't listen. Oh, oh! Callback and a half! Glorious. Just glorious. Mwah. Chef kiss.
We're like the Preservation Hall jazz band. For the funeral, the second line. We should hold the wake at Rousseau's.
Should want that.
You needed.
Marcel,
I fought for hope. I kept Haley breathing. I kept White Oak
still
from piercing your cold,
falls and
black
shit.
heart. I did everything.
We know.
You don't.
He keeps losing.
No, anybody who's not your family is nothing to you.
Oh, hells.
So as you are family. No, I'm not. Not anymore.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna have
Never
consequences.
Again, I am not your family.
Shit. He keeps losing. That's the problem, and he's at his limit. I can't exactly blame him, but I mean, Rebecca was at stake, of course, and yeah.
Keeping me from being...
Oh no. Oh shit. Damn it, Cole!
You destroyed somebody good today in order to save people who've had more than their share of lifetimes.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Oh, this is conflict.
My family, I couldn't just stop, Freya!
It's just as much of a bloodsucker as the rest of them.
Yo, wow. Wow. He's gonna let her in.
My demons won.
Lucian is not your demon. You may have sired him, but you did not create that monster.
He chose his path, he made his bed.
we may have created a new monster entirely.
Or to put it in layman's terms, these actions will have consequences. Oh no.
Same stuff that made Lucian. I extracted it from Aurora's heart.
Oh!
And you decided to bring it to me.
New Orleans is our home, Marcel. And it's time we took it back.
Oh no, this is where all paths were leading to, right? I had a feeling. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. We saw it in the prophecies though, didn't we? Because I did suspect that all this time Marcel would become beyond an original. Like what Lucian was. But what does that mean now? Because Lucian was unhinged, but I mean, it's not like he was going to survive. Marcel's been here from the start. I can't... I mean, this is this itself is definitely going to lead into season 4. So, yeah. But I think I know where things are going to go in terms of the roadmap for these next 2 episodes leading into season 4. And the reason why is because I've got to react to all of season 8 of the Vampire Diaries, which, may I remind you, is in a bit of a time skip at the minute. So yeah, before I do watch season 4 of the originals. I do wonder if, you know, season 4 itself will have a little bit of a time skip. And Oh, I got it. My creative brain is flowing right now because of the fact that I feel like I know where things are going to go now that Marcel is bound to. I mean, obviously we didn't see him take that vial, but if the prophecy has suggested, yeah, and not just that though, but let's remind ourselves about the fact that in the Vampire Diaries' portion of when Caroline went to visit Klaus, they said no one's heard from him in 3 years. Now, I suspected that was potentially either things went south in terms of the Seratura or whatever, or when Klaus and Haley made their little runaway thing to protect themselves, that was going to be like a 3-year time skip or whatever. I suspected that. But now I feel like I know where things are going to go. I mean, that was a really, really rough episode. I mean, it does seem like Davina is gone. I don't know. I mean, it's just such a heartbreaking way to lose a character, really. Getting told that what she would go through is a fate worse than death, with her soul being essentially atomized. Yeah. I am really excited to see where things are going to go, but I just, yeah. It just sucks that it all came to losing Davina for good, seemingly, because, again, with Davina, I mean, it does seem, it's a very heartbreaking, and again, she is just a kid, and the fact that she went through all of this is just like, yeah, it just feels like, especially coming off the back of Cammy dying and all of that, it does feel depressing. And even Lucien's death isn't enough to kind of be like, okay, well, that has a little bit of a upswing to it. Because that's it, though. It doesn't feel like a victory. So, yeah. And now we've got this whole kerfuffle now that Marcel is going to go beyond... yeah, he's got to go beyond an original. So yeah, but yeah, I am very, very intrigued to see what's going to happen. But they remove, like, there's also that idea that Vincent removed the blood from Aurora's heart, but does that mean anything in regards to is she reverted back to, I don't know, because I mean, I don't imagine she's dead, but she could have been at risk today with Lucien going after Rebecca, so I'm guessing she's no longer going to like, it does kind of feel like I don't know, I don't want to say a cop-out, but, I mean, obviously there was so much hoo-ha going around trying to depower Lucien, and now there's this whole thing about, to be fair, Aurora's not active, is she? So, but they kind of did that off-screen and all of that, seemingly, so yeah. In terms of, like, removing the essence from her heart, so... But I'm guessing she's no longer beyond, like, more powerful than an original. If that is the case. But, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen, for these next 2 episodes that will lead, because that's it though. We have these 2 episodes coming up. But again, I mean, especially when you've got to consider the fact that Lucien was a pain in the ass for, like, a few episodes with this power up. And that's it though. Like, I know I said about the fact that there was quite the debate about, okay, well, maybe we can, create something that will depower Lucien and all of that. And I'm like, it might still be early days and all of that, but I do like the direction they are going, despite the fact that I guess it was still kind of early days for Lucien to even die. To have this thing depower him, this spell depower him. There's a continuation of sorts, and it's really well done because again, we remember what things were like when we first stepped into New Orleans, when we first embraced the originals with that backdoor pilot, episode 20 of season 4 of The Vampire Diaries, where Marcel had control. Now he has control again. He's more powerful. Well, again, he hasn't taken it, but we could do the math. And not just that, though, but the prophecy is, like, very damning, isn't it? So, but I said all that time that it looked like Marcel becoming something a little bit more than a vampire. I think I remember saying that when we first saw the prophecy, and now we have this whole thing where Vincent has managed to procure some leftovers for Marcel to go beyond. And Marcel is grieving as well, obviously, with what happened to Davina. So, and it was that sweet moment between the pair, and then it just gets absolutely beelined, like Lucien did with Klaus and Haley in that Jeep, right? Because that's it, though. They had that sweet, tender moment, and it was quite tragic. It was also quite epic as well, because again, I remember hearing Silent Running, and I was like thinking, is my Spotify playing or some shit? And yet I'm like, holy shit, that's so cool. And it was kind of a cool sequence of it, because it's great. It's great. It's so great. Like I said, I remember like playing it for my audio series. So good. It's chilling. It's spine chilling. Anyways, yeah, it was quite the tragic moment, and it's quite the tragic moment anyways, because I mean, obviously with the ending of the last episode, there was a lot to process with what happened to Cammy, and then when Davina got killed in that last episode, it felt a little bit unfair, because I was absolutely drained of him, which is very apt, I guess you could say, given what Cole did, drained her from life and all of that. But I was drained emotionally just with how heartbreaking Cammy's death was. But there was so much hope coming into this episode in terms of, look, we can bring her back. And it's like, okay, we'll see if this does work out, though, because, I mean, you don't want to jump the gun and be like, okay, well, Davina's going to be back, so, hey, because look what happened. So, yeah. But, yeah. It's just really, really sad that, like, with what happened with Cammy and what happened to Davina, yeah, so... But it does make for a very appetizing season 4. Maybe these last 2 episodes, but yeah. But it's just the fact that her soul was like it does you know what it does feel like it, and again, it just is very heartbreaking that like the last moments we see of Davina when she was in the cemetery and all of that, and you had Kara get a revenge. I mean, that last scene was just heartbreaking. It just kind of feels very, very I don't know, tragic. Just very, very ghoulish, if anything. But it does kind of feel like a way to to kind of get assurance from to the viewers, yeah, this character is not coming back. I'm just thinking back to Ruby, actually, because I always joke to my friend Sora, because we do she reacts to it. I rewatch, obviously, Ruby, considering I've already reacted to Ruby, but there are certain deaths that do happen, and I'm like, yeah, this is like there's one in particular for, I think it's volume 6, where something happens to this character, and then, okay, well, they could come back. Some shit could just heal them. Oh no, they just got fucked up. Okay, they're definitely not coming back. I always joke that, because there's been a couple of those instances where they make sure that the character stays dead and all of that, where Yeah, this is them basically saying, yeah, this character ain't coming back, so don't get your hopes up. Don't even have any kind of suspicions that they're coming back. They're not. And it kind of feels like that with Davina in terms of, you know, I mean, yeah, she's dead and all of that, but, you know, with the supernatural, you can resurrect someone. Now, her soul's getting obliterated. She's done. She's gone. That's it. Stop any kind of assumption she's coming back. Yeah. So... but the ancestors might play Jigsaw. Nope, she's gone. Yeah. Cause I don't think we've heard shit like that before as well, like in terms of, yeah, her soul could get obliterated. Cause, yeah, that is a very, again, it does feel like there's a way of the writer say, yeah, she's done. And again, it's just very tragic. It is just very tragic if that is the be-all end-all of Davina. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, she wasn't innocent, far from it, but it's like, yeah. It does kind of feel messed up. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see where things are going to go down. But yeah. It was great. But yeah, that moment with her and Marcel, you know, pouring her heart out and all of that was just great. For a couple of reasons. It was a nice, you know, dialogue-wise. But, yeah. I just feel like some shit was gonna happen. Like I said, when you heard Silent Running, I'm like, look, I know how this song goes because, like I said, I had to make sure that Spotify wasn't playing because I got it on my favorites and all of that, and it's like, is this shit playing or something? Like, did I accidentally touch something? And no, okay. But I knew some shit was gonna go down, but it was a nice tender moment as well. But it's also a very, with that song in mind, it's also a very stakes are raised kind of scenario because of the fact that, you know, with Freya, she didn't exactly do anything. Like, it's such a difficult subject to tackle because it was their way of defeating Lucian and they ran out of time because Rebecca was going to be next. And I think what Vincent said to Elijah, what Vincent said to Freya, should I say, was very, very powerful about the fact that, like, it kind of does feel like that. I don't know. It kind of feels like that lives of the many, lives of the few scenario. When you got to consider the fact of what Vincent said about she's lived many lifetimes, and Davina's only got like that mortal life, hasn't she? Yeah, she's a witch, but I mean, she is not an original vampire. She doesn't have hundreds of lifetimes that, you know, the Michelsons could have. So it does kind of feel like the lives of the many, in terms of the Michelsons get to live lives of the many, and the lives of the few. It does kind of feel like that kind of debate in a sense. But I felt like that moment was just very, very, that was a very, very epic moment in terms of Vincent just scolding Freya, and then him just saying, you're just as much of a bloodsucker as they are, and it's just like, ouch. So, yeah. But, yeah. And, yeah, it's just a tragic situation. Like, even knowing what happened to Davina and knowing how frightened she was and the consequences of what would happen to her soul, it's like messed up. But at the same time, it's just like a sticky scenario in terms of, like, Lucian needs to be dealt with before he can strike again. I mean, they like Lucian. Well, I know Tristan was responsible for what happened to Jackson, but you know, those three were just still a little bit of a clique, weren't they? But given what happened to Finn, especially when you got to consider Lucian in this new form, his first target was Finn. His second was Cammy, and then he was going to go after another original. He was going to go for, he was going to go, he was going to go 2 out of 5. So yeah, it's a complicated scenario because they were like he's taken Tristan, Lucien, Aurora. They've taken too much. Even if you want to count Aurora from taking away Cammy's humanity, they've taken too much, and now is the time to strike. If they've got this opportunity, they have to take it before Rebecca becomes another casualty. So it's tough. It's very, very tough. And that's why I just feel very conflicted, because I do sympathize so much with Marcel in that scene where he was like, "You are not my family anymore." Yeah, you could even see the pain like strike Klaus, I would say. Like, it's so interesting because I do feel like he kind of feels his pain, but for Marcel, he never wins. Marcel is always the one that falls in shit, and he's just done. He is just so tired. Him and Davina had that nice moment, and you know, Marcel always looks out for Davina as well. So yeah, Marcel always is the one. He's bad luck at the. He'll live with this idea of him being bad luck because he loses everyone. He loses everything, and he is just so tired. So it's time to take back everything. And that's why it's so conflicting, and I can't I don't have a side. If you're gonna ask me to choose a side, I'm noping out of that, because I do sympathize so much with you know, what happened to Davina, because again, she's just a kid and she's going through that torment, and you know, her soul being ripped apart into a billion pieces. Yeah, with Marcel, he just loses everything. But at the same time, I can't blame the Michelsons for not wanting, like, for taking this opportunity. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah. But now what's going to happen in terms of these next 2 episodes? Now that we know, like I said, that we can kind of put the math together in terms of, where things are going to go with Marcel taking the vial. So yeah, we kind of have an idea of what's going to happen then. And that's going to lead into season 4. Like I said, I do feel like, again, with Marcel, he has to take back everything. He loses every time. He loses everything. He loses everyone. Now it's time for him to take back everything. And it lines up really, really well. And I could be wrong, of course. But the way I'm seeing things right now, with that bartender saying to Caroline, Klaus has not been here. No one's seen or heard from him in like 3 years. The fact that I have to watch season 8 of the Vampire Diaries first before I can move on to the final 2 seasons of the originals. It all lines up really well. That we're going to have a bit of a time skip. Marcel's going to run the group out of New Orleans, I feel. And we'll have a little bit of a time skip where Marcel... It kind of feels like a rehash of... or at least the first episode of season 4 is going to feel like a little bit of a rehash of the Backdoor Pilot, I feel. But Marcel is not going to be... he is not going to be dethroned as easily, because now he's more powerful. So... yeah. We'll just have to wait and see where things go, but it's looking like that direction in my mind, so yeah. But yeah, intense stuff. Intense stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!